Welcome everyone. Thanks a lot for staying with us. You're watching Plain Speak with me, Shivani Gupta. The Balasore Tragedy is one of India's deadliest train accidents. 275 plus people have lost their lives and over 1,000 have been injured. Union Railways Minister Shivani has led from the front for over 50 hours and more, ensuring that the railway lines are restored as soon as possible. The Railway Board has said that prima facie a technical snag led to the accident and the root cause of the accident was a glitch in the electronic interlocking system. The Railways has now recommended a CBI probe into the matter that is also going to possibly look into the sabotage angle that has not been ruled out. Meanwhile, politics is on in full swing. Opposition parties are demanding Ashwini Vaishnav's resignation on moral grounds. Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge has also written a letter to the Prime Minister where he highlighted 10 points urging the government to bring out the quote real reason behind the accident. He alleged that the empty safety claims of Railway Minister Ashwini Vaishnav are now exposed. So where does the accountability lie? Should the current Railways Minister resign, as opposition says former ministers have done in the past? Or should the overall good record of the NDA governments in terms of railway safety and personally of Vaishnav too hold them in good stead? We'll take that question to our guests in just a bit. Let me first also break down how this tragedy unfolded and why it has turned out to be one of the deadliest train clashes in India. So on the day at the Bahanaga Bazaar station, the Coromandel Express was approaching the station and was also given a green light to continue to do so. Simultaneously, from the other direction, there was the Yashwantpur-Howrah Express which was also approaching the station. Now here's where the problem happened. The interlocking system, the electronic interlocking system made the train, the Coromandel Express, change its line to the up loop line as we are showing. That's when this train collided with the stationary goods train that was already there on the loop line. And naturally, the first crash took place. As that crash took place, naturally the bogies of the train derailed post the first crash, and then they collided with the Yashwantpur-Howrah Express, leading to crash number 2. Given that the crash involved multiple bogies of 2 trains, it led to absolute devastation, and the main culprit was the interlocking system, which directed the train to change these lines when clearly there was a problem with that. Now, the top railways officials have also said that the Coromandel Express was not overspeeding, so that's not really a cause. There is no driver error. But they did not rule out the possibility of outside intervention. So what does that mean? And where is that outside intervention possible? Let's take a look at that. So that brings us to this signaling system which is operated from the station building. Now this is operated by the station manager or the assistant station manager alone. The station manager's function is also limited to managing the operations. The automated logic system, which is this interlocking system, is operated from the relay room. Once the logic is set and tested, this relay room is then under lock and key. This relay room cannot be opened without prior approval and multiple keys, which just means that you have to take prior permissions and there are multiple people involved in that step. So this room is opened only if any problem with the system is noticed. The opening of the relay room for operations on June 2, when this accident took place, has been ruled out. So where could the problem have lied and how did it take place that this interlocking system defaulted or gave an erroneous signal to the train approaching? But as far as the politics on this issue is concerned, there is no doubt that railways accidents have reduced and even loss of life associated with them. So from 2004 to 2014, which is the UPA era, just preceding the Modi governments, there were a total of 1,711 railway accidents and over 2,400 passengers that were killed in those accidents. From 2014 to 2022, the data that we have, there have been only 622 railway accidents, which is less than half, and 773 people have died in those accidents. So is it then fair to demand Ashwini Vaishnav's resignation? We'll take that question to our guest up next. Where exactly does the accountability lie? Should the Railways Minister, as opposition is pointing out has happened in the past, take accountability even if on moral grounds and at least offer to resign? We'll take that with our guest coming up.